The parents of a Queensland boy who was fatally stabbed are expanding their educational program to New South Wales, teaching Sydney students about the dangers of knives. The campaign, run by Brett and Belinda Beasley, build on tough knife crime laws, which were introduced in both states in Jack's honour.
It's a campaign with a very personal message. The parents of Jack Beasley, a 17-year-old who died after being stabbed on the Gold Coast in 2019, have begun touring Sydney schools after the success of their Queensland program.
They love the presentation. There's a lot of tears in the audience and the crowds.
We don't want any other family to go through this. It's a living hell.
The One Moment program teaches young people about the potentially devastating consequences of knives and the penalties that come from carrying them. The Beasleys joined police youth officers in northern New South Wales to start the program 2 weeks ago. They've addressed more than 3,000 students in towns including Grafton, Kempsey and Armidale.
I think it's going to make a difference, and I think in the long run it's going to save lives.
We'd like to think that, Jack's looking down on us. But, yeah, it's hard, He'd be proud.
The program builds on tough new laws introduced firstly in Queensland and then in New South Wales at the end of last year. Jack's law gives police the power to scan people for knives without a warrant using wanding devices in places such as shopping centres and train stations.
Queensland have changed it and they're gone down the pathway of anywhere at any time. It seems like here in New South Wales, the police minister is dragging her feet.
Since the legislation came into effect in New South Wales, more than 20,000 people have been scanned for knives. 207 weapons have been seized, including 134 knives. 105 people have been charged with weapon offences and 11 charged with failing to comply with the legislation.
My great hope is we actually get less and less knives that are detected as a result of this law, because more and more people say, I'm not running the risk.
Presentations will be held in Wollongong, Blacktown, Mount Druitt, Campbelltown, Bankstown, Fairfield and Penrith this week. Julia Bradley, Sky News, Sydney.